Did you know that I am giving away a bunch of really cool prizes in about 39 days? It is my spring into summer giveaway, and I've done reviews of some of the products in the past, but I wanted to take a moment and just talk briefly about each of the products. To keep it short and simple and kind of fun, I'm stealing an idea from someplace else that I'm going to do these 1-minute reviews. I'm going to set a timer, I'm going to talk about each of the products for just 1 minute, and when that timer goes off, move on to the next product. I will do full in-depth reviews, as I've already have of this guy right here, very soon. But for now, I just want to kind of get this out here. Here is what is part of this giveaway, or here are the items that are part of this giveaway. So I'm going to stop blabbing and get started with 1 minute on the clock. Alright, so as I said, I've done a full review of this prior. This is a really sweet, professional level video monopod from Benro. All the way, the machine construction from top to bottom is top notch. You have this wonderful, wonderful smooth fluid head that has both pan and tilt functions to it. The legs are solid and beefy with these giant flip locks that just feel great and feel like they're going to last and last and last. Just a lot of really nice touches. I've been really happy. The feet is actually stiff enough that it can support itself for moments, especially when you don't have the camera on it. It's nice, you can leave it standing, bend over to get your camera, and stand up and put your camera on it. The panning and the smoothing, as I said, is very, very smooth. I've had heavy gear on there, 5D Mark III with a heavy 70-200 f2.8 IS lens. Wonderful. That was a minute. Now, let's bring up the next item. Hit the clock. Alright, so many of you know that I am fans of BlackRapid straps. There was, for a couple of years after I started shooting with DSLRs, and even before that with point and shoots, I did the traditional strap around the neck, always bouncing. In fact, I had somebody make me an extra strap that held it from bouncing against my chest. It just didn't feel very good. It wasn't comfortable on long hikes. And then somebody pointed me to, a couple years ago, BlackRapid. Totally different strap idea. What it does is it sits across your body and the camera slides up and down. And so when the camera isn't up here getting to you using it to take pictures, it's sitting down at your hip in a comfortable, out-of-the-way place. You can easily keep a hand on it as you're walking, and that feels really, really good. This is actually the BlackRapid Cargo with a little bit of extra storage pocket up top for a spare SD card, and just really bulletproof, nice construction. That's really one of the things you like to see in a camera strap, is feels well made. Wow, that's a fast minute. Let's go. Next. Start. So, iFi cards. This is the 8GB Pro X2 model, which lets you do direct mode. It is these guys that make me feel like I'm living in the future, because inside this 8GB standard size SD card, it's not any bigger than your normal 8GB standard SD card, is the ability to beam your photos from your camera to your computer, or, because it's the X2 Pro model, to any direct connected smartphone, tablet, and the one thing that sometimes it's a little kludgy to set up, but once you get it set up and figured out, it is just a wonderful piece of equipment. And I love going out into the woods, shooting some photos, and then being able to Instagram from my DSLR to the world, because I've beamed the pictures over. It makes me feel like I'm living in the future. I really love it. And they make a lot of different sizes, a lot of different cards, and you can set it up so that when you bring it home, they automatically just go online and you don't have to do anything else. These teeny little guys, this is something that I've done full reviews of before as well. This snazzy little dongle, which looks really unassuming, when plugged into your iOS or Android device, suddenly gives you a very powerful time-lapse and creative way to trigger your camera in your pocket. Maybe not in your pocket, this sounds a little strange. But it's very straight, it's very cool. there's an app that you run on your Android or iOS device that gives you a variety of ways to trigger your camera. A little bit more robust on the iOS side, but the guys are in active development every day. They're adding, I shouldn't say every day, but they are working hard to add features. And you can do things like smile detect if you have it plugged into an iOS device, where the camera on the device will be watching for the smiles, and when it sees the smiles, it will trigger the camera, your DSLR, to take a picture. All kinds of time lapse. I've done drive lapses before where you put this up, you connect it up to your camera, and GPS, you tell it to take a picture every 200 meters. Very cool, comes with all the different camera connection cords so that it works with a variety of devices. So I am not giving away a photo book of my adventures in Costa Rica and Panama in this giveaway, but what is being given away is a $50 gift certificate to Blurb. Blurb is a fantastic place to make photo books online, and $50 will easily get you one of these really nice books. I've had this in at work for a while with my coworkers, and just the oohs and ahs you get from professional printing in a book, and it's really easy to set up. I have videos that show you how to do it, but you really don't need to. You go to their, especially their new designer feature books. They are excellent, so easy. And you could order a shoebox full of 4x6s, but then what do you do with them? You have a shoebox full of 4x6s, and they usually end up getting stuck in the bottom of your closet. Your photo books can live out on your coffee table. They can go with you to work. They have smaller ones that can fit in your purse, and then you whip them out and be like, here's my trip. And again, the idea of having your photos in a book is still new enough that it really impresses some people, and that's a nice thing to do. All right, so I've been getting, I didn't start the minute. I've been getting all of this stuff out of this. This is a really nice bag from Think Tank, and I've been reviewing this, and I'll have a full review up, as I said. This is their Suburban Disguise 30. Huge, cavernous in there. Plenty of room for professional level DSLRs or smaller level DSLRs plus extra lenses and accessories. I stuffed a T4i and a raincoat and rain hat in here the other day, and it worked really nicely. Cool snazzy little pocket for tablets specifically, and up here in the front they have all kinds of space for little doodads and extra bits, and that opens up. And one of the nice things, this is made by Think Tank, if I didn't already say that, rain cover. Again, similar to the BlackRapid, really built really nicely. The straps are just solid. The construction is really nice, and you have these kind of twists here, so your strap is never going to get twisted around you, and you have to take it off and figure out which way it untwists. You can just do it while it's on you. Works really, really nicely. Now I'll go back. Well, let's leave it right here where you can see. All right, last thing that I want to talk about is not something that I can easily show you while you're looking at me, but we're going to switch over to looking here, and that is a year of premium Zenfolio hosting. This is about $120 value. You know, I didn't say what the values necessarily were of the other things, but this is, I use Zenfolio, and let me tell you the things that I really love about Zenfolio. One, it's very clean. Two, it's very fast. I have uploaded pictures to a lot of different gallery type sites over the years, and Zenfolio has consistently been one of the fastest, and it also has some of the best uptime I've seen of any of the different galleries. The customization tools are powerful yet easy. I don't want to spend, I actually used to teach web design, but I don't want to spend a lot of time picking and choosing, working with CSS. Here is a lot of just click, 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 and it works, and it looks nice, and it doesn't look like everybody else's. And the shopping cart. They make it so easy to be able to sell photos and have price sheets that work well for you. So there it was. That was a bunch of wonderful gear. All retails total for about $600 when you add everything together. And as I said, this is my spring into summer giveaway. There is a link right down below for you to enter this. If you have any questions about any of these products, just leave a comment down below. I'd be happy to answer them. And as I said, those that I haven't given a full review of yet will be coming before this giveaway is over. And I thank you so much for watching and for entering and for doing everything that you have to communicate with me. That's appreciated. Thanks so much. Goodbye.